Hello, my dear beloved children. Today I want to distract myself from the topic of building the communes of the future and talk about current events on Earth. As you can see, the political situation on your planet is getting worse every day. And this is due to the fact that in many leading countries of the world the shuffling of their leaders has begun. Why is this happening? First of all, because the deep state, anticipating its fall, is trying to stay on the surface by retouching the already boring picture and creating the appearance of improving their lives with the appearance of new faces in the government with allegedly progressive political programs. In fact, little can change with their appearance, since almost the entire political elite has long been in one sled. Only a few manage to stay at the top of power while remaining independent. And these brave people literally walk along the edge of the abyss, as representatives of the deep state are doing everything possible to eliminate them not only through psychological pressure, but even physically, which you have witnessed recently. And yet, changes for the better are already in the air, as many people begin to see the dirty behind-the-scenes games of the ruling elite, which they are no longer able to mask with beautiful words and promises of a better life. As it has been said more than once in my messages, the new high-vibration energies going to Earth highlight the essence of each person, and especially those who are constantly in plain sight, trying to make a good mine in a bad game. Many people have already realized who really controls world events and what the goals of the so-called powers of this world are. It is no coincidence that this year becomes decisive for the fate of all mankind. The previous few years were a kind of springboard for the final jump of the conscious part of humanity into a new reality, in which everything finally fell into place and they no longer have any doubts about who and what it is. And such a vision of the true picture of what is happening on Earth is the main sign that these people are potentially ready for the transition, and they have to take the last step, to pull themselves to it not only at the level of consciousness, but also vibrationally. Or, in other words, now they must learn to live not only by the mind, but also by the soul, which thinks in other categories different from those to which they are accustomed in the three-dimensional world. And first of all, these people will have to get rid of the duality of thinking, which does not allow them to move along the path of spiritual development, keeping them in captivity of aggression and condemnation towards the ruling elite. This task is not simple, but still solvable. And next time we'll talk about it in more detail. The Father Absolute, who loved you immeasurably, spoke to you.